Good morning. Good morning, goofies. Good morning, weirdos. Good morning, best pals. Good morning. Good hugs. What is going on here? Huh. Okay, it's part of the print. Right, Penny? Isn't that pretty? Good morning, everybody. Take a couple of minutes here this morning, say good morning to each other. Thank you, Shine. It's not a bad cup. Pretty cool. Forager special. Old French illustrations. French illustrations. Pacers, we have a picture of JC we're going to show this morning. Does anybody want to see a picture of JC and what he's been up to lately? Who wants to see a picture of JC and what he's been up to lately? I bet you do. Anthony wants to. Who wants to see a picture? Derek does. Carlotta! Wait a minute. I missed Carlotta, you guys. She's been busy. Are you guys going to say good morning to Carlotta with me? I'm going to sing it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Car. She needs a good hug this morning, you guys. She wrote to me last night. Said, I need a cup of tea, Pops. I said, you know where to get it. I told her, you know exactly where to get it. There'll be tea and hugs waiting for you. Let's take a quick look. Good morning, Carlotta, from all of us to you. We have to say good morning. We love you too. Okay, Pops. Let's take a quick look at, oh yeah. This is what Jesus Christ has been up to lately. Good morning, Greenie. Let's see what Jesus Christ has been up to lately. Well, from what I understand, wait a minute. Oh, geez. Pops. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. Wait. Okay, now watch. So it's frozen. Okay. That's Jesus. Next to all the wheels he's taken. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay. All right, I'll add it to my collection. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, just add. What's Jesus been up to lately? I'm not being sacrilegious, I promise. I promise I'm not. Oh, Jesus.
A lot of car accidents.
That's a lot of car wheels. That's a lot of steering wheels.
A lot of car accidents.
I don't know, man. Jesus, take the wheel.
Took the wheel. I
I
can't drive
took
the car
it, and now I can't even drive the
Now I can't
car.
drive.
I didn't mean take the wheel.
No, give me the wheel back.
Give me the wheel back, dude.
I need that wheel. Don't take it off the car.
No, leave it in the car.
Leave it here.
Brock was just walking through and he caught me. Get out of here. Oh, you said it, I take it. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so funny. I gotta tell you the truth. Okay, all right. I'm not making fun of anybody. I promise. I promise. But if anybody has a sense of humor, I don't care if you're Jesus Christ in Australia himself is laughing right now. Good morning. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, you have to be very careful what you tell Jesus to do. We found that out. Who sent that to me? One of my friends here this morning. He offers a buyback program. Sir, can I get my wheel back? The song is over. Oh, Lord, give it to Lord, take it away. Oh, gosh. Jesus is going to put Pops in the reflection pool in about a minute. What are you doing? Jesus put me in the reflection pool. Okay, now that's wipe your eye and knock your knee funny stuff. And it's funnier when you share it like this. At first I was like, haha, giggle. Now, with you guys, I'm like, this is the funniest thing I ever saw my whole life. Okay, but see, we start our mornings with laughter. Does anybody's stomach feel stronger? You didn't do sit-ups. I know you didn't. There's only one person here that did sit-ups this morning. Shy. Okay, have anybody seen Shy lately? He did an IG post last week, and I'm like, what the almost middle-aged complete stud is going on around here? Okay, what? So from now on, we don't worry about Shy. We're not worried about doing our crunches, or we're just gonna do a couple of jokes. I know the dude was streety. Did you see him? That was a 14-pack. I counted them. I counted every one of them. There were 14 packs. It was a 14-pack. Okay, I'm telling you. Jeez, who would have ever known? I think it was like just some dope smoking hippie. Dab smoking hippie. Oh no. Don't forget that guy's a vet. That guy's been around a couple of lean green machines. Okay? Don't even ask him what he's done. Okay, thank you. Anyway, Shy, I'm not making fun of you. I'm actually, you motivated me. Looking at that, I'm going, you know what? I'm really motivated. I could never look like that, but I'm motivated. You need tabs for your abs, Shine. Is that how it worked? Congratulations, Shy. Keep it up. You look great. You look great, kid. And I love seeing you with your boys. I think your boys must think they have an awfully cool ass dad. As long as you treat them good, keep treating them good. They have a cool ass dad because he's got everything. He's a vet. He's studly. And then he takes you to peace concerts. He says he's engaged in the core. Okay. Keep it up. You look great, Shy. Let's read something. We've been sending out the emotional support mushrooms. Wow, that'd be a cool dad, huh? Your dad looks all like a hippie, but he's actually a shredded lean green machine. It's like, my dad's like Speaking of dads, I'm not going to be political. Thank you, Holly. Speaking of dads, I'm not going to be political. I promise. But I cried last night. I promise I'm not being political. I promise. But it was about a 7-second clip. When Governor Walz's young Gus Walz, 17-year-old boy, lost it when his dad was giving a speech. The kid just lost it in the neatest, coolest way. And he stood up And we're not doing, Judah, it's nothing political. I'm not taking a stand either way. I'm talking about a family right now. I'm talking about what I saw. And it was beautiful to see a young boy just love his father. Just loved his father. He stood up and he couldn't help it. That's my dad. That's my dad. And he wanted everybody in the place to know, that's my dad. And he grows up with that, man, every day. He knows. He knows the real stuff. And it got me in my feels. And I'm like, I want more families to be able to stand up and say, that's my dad. Okay, that was a beautiful moment. That's all I have to say about that. That's my dad. So, Shy. Okay, enough said. 5 people agree with me. We're not being political. We're not being political, but give me 5 people that agree with me that it was an incredible moment to watch the love between a father and a son. Right? I think that kid respects his dad. And I would say the dad probably has done a lot to make his kid feel that way. Yeah. It was pretty cool. Thank you for letting me wax poetic on that there for a moment. Love is beautiful, right, Saturday? That's literally what we watched. You know, and Hope was sitting there next to him, and Hope was beaming, and the mom was trying to like, okay, Gus, calm down. You're a little out of control, you know. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I'm not being political because I don't have a political opinion about anything that was happening there. I do have a spiritual opinion. Okay. But nobody asked. We're going to do questions and answers here shortly, but first, let me get to emotional support. Emotional support. We sent out an emotional support mushroom. Free, I haven't seen Free again this morning. I got to call Free and find out what he's up to. When I say call, I don't ever mean really like this. I mean text. Even my best friends here know, all of my friends, I don't talk to anybody on the phone. I only text. Pictures. So, we sent out an emotional support mushrooms. We sent out emotional support mushrooms. It was the cutest thing because we know, JC, I need an emotional support flow hood. That's hilarious. We know that Niffer Mama has been the one that has been taking care of the coordinating and doing all of the background work for the emotional support mushrooms. And yesterday, her loving husband was emotionally supportive of her, and she didn't even know it. Okay? Good morning, CCS. Have a good day. I think CCS started a new job, you guys. Let's give him a big wish. Wish well. Do great. You're gonna be amazing. You are amazing. He's an amazing guy. And I mean that, I'm not saying that in a short sense. I've known Chris for 2.5 years now, and I trust Chris with my financial life. Chris knows every one of my passwords. He knows it. Chris knows more about my financial life than anybody except Miss Rose. And not all deep finances, but he handles a lot of stuff for you guys that you think I'm doing it. And it's not me. It's CCS. Okay, so loving husband texted me yesterday afternoon. He says, "You know what, Pops?" He goes, "She would never ask. She would never ask. But Niffer could use an emotional support mushroom right now. It's already in the mail. Nippy, and we know you would never ask, and we don't even think of you as often as we should, just like we don't think of Herbie, what he's doing for us every day. Derek Anderson, Penny Pack, some of the others that are behind the scenes worker bees, Sandman, CCS. There's a whole bunch of behind the scenes. Yep, Niffy, it's on its way. Yep. Give Cleany a big hug. He snuck around behind your back, and he said, "Hey, psst, 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 Pops, okay, don't make it. We don't want you to cry. We want you to go give a big hug and maybe a little side kiss. Okay, good job, Cleany. Give it up for the wrench." I agree, Dustin. So, anyways, there's a lot of people behind the scenes do a lot of things, and we don't think about them as much as we should. So today's the day we think about them. Look at Cleany. I love you, babe. Are you guys in the same room? You guys are sitting on the same couch right now. Tell the truth. I love you too, babe. You guys better not be sitting on the same couch right now. At least, okay. Nippy said, "Oh, I'm in the office." That'd be hilarious if you're sitting on a couch next to Wazzy, you know what I'm talking about. You sit there on the couch next to the person. Yeah, I love it. But you don't say it. You're just writing. Oh, Watson and I did that one time. We're writing back and forth to each other in the same room. Why can't you just say it out loud? I don't know. It's easier to text. Okay. We sent out, when you take the day off, you do tea. Okay, that's nice. Get out of their business, Pops. Ollie and your kids do that. Together. Ollie and her kids. Honey, did you do your homework? Yes, Mom. Can I go outside? Oh, we're a wreck. Later on, I'll be all mad about it. Right now, I'm laughing. Okay. Can I please get to the business at hand right now? Let me get to the business at hand. Well, what a funny morning. We haven't done anything, and we're just, except my stomach. I've been working on my abs, Shy, I promise. You guys are making that happen. Okay, I got this. We had sent emotional support mushroom to Trent Sussman. Trent. Laughter is great medicine, Saturday. It's a great way, but that's how we do. We start out in the morning, we laugh, we learn. We're going to learn something here, and we love. Those are the three things we do. So Trent. Oh, Shy, I have golds now. So Trent sent these pictures. I guess that's the little guy right there. Trent's got the mushroom. Most of the pictures I'm going to show you are Trent. Trent had the emotional support mushroom visiting him, and what a gorgeous garden you're going to see him show us pictures of. This is just it's gorgeous. His garden. Look at this. Look at this garden. It's got all kinds of stuff in there. So it's just neat to see some people's things like this, right? So let me read this. This is a letter from Trent. I'm going to show you guys some pictures while I read. Okay? Oh, the garden gets bigger than this. Wait for it. I know the turtle's way cute. Hello, first and foremost, I'd like to thank you for giving your time to share yourself and your opinions with all who are fortunate to come across your path. I was attracted towards your channel, mostly for the joy you display on a day-to-day basis, along with the intelligence and motivation that follows behind. Wow, that's awfully nice. My name is Trent. My name is Trent. I am 35. I'm born and raised in Tucson, Arizona. That's why maybe we see some cactus in there. Within my life, I've had a series of unfortunate accidents that has affected the quality of my life. I'm a car magnet. At least that's how it's felt many times of my life. Wrong time, wrong place. That's kind of cute. I'm a car magnet. I've been hit many times in different situations, even walking across the street. I've had 2 surgical procedures on my back now, with my lower back fused. I live with my significant other and 4 of our 5 kids. I graduated culinary school. That's cool. I always wanted to go to culinary school. I graduated culinary school and have now just trying to cope within the limits that life has presented me. Now for days, I enjoy my time playing with my plants in the garden or cooking. Tends to do things that keep me distracted, and I don't have to work through my thoughts on the daily. I want to thank you for the emotional support mushroom. It was a nice comfort. Listen to this. It was a nice comfort to feel part of a community. I've only been on your channel for a few weeks, and I feel a lot better. I feel better within my mind on daily stress and anxiety. And all the distractions that would normally intrude into my life are not as thought about in my mind nearly as much. And it's nice. It's nice to have a new outlook on day-to-day interactions. It's a good letter. Now I'm in this journey to help me grow and learn daily to be more creative and focus my attention on things that I want to do and to start participating more on the little things in life that I want to work on. I thank the T-Crew and you, Pops, on the daily. Trent. Couple more pictures. Who wants to see what Trent looks like? Trent's adorable, by the way. We have a picture of Trent. Oh, wait till you see it. Trent's adorable. All right, ladies, get ready. Get ready. I don't know if Trent's here, but he'll come back and watch this, I promise. You guys ready? Okay. So here's some more pictures. He's back in the garden. Look at this garden, you guys. Is it killing it or what? You guys killing the game. That's a lot of work to run a garden like this. Isn't this beautiful? Awesome garden. Look at this guy. Mushroom on top of a mushroom. Get it? I get it. I see what he's doing there. I see what he's doing there. That's a ton of work, huh, Niffy? I see what he's doing there. Mushroom on top of stack. That's not exactly a Stamets stack. That's a Trent stack. Okay, this is what you call a Trent stack. All right. Just for clarification's purposes, that would be called a Trent stack. Look at this garden. An Amanita stack. Okay, you guys get ready. Get ready. Somebody better tell me he's adorable. There's Trent. Now, if they don't look like best friends, I don't know who does. They are absolutely best pals. Which mushroom does he have? What's the mushroom's name? Oh, heck. Oh, here it is. Hold on. That's Sparky. He has Sparky. Handsome fella, right, Pacers? That's Sparky. Nobody makes ordinary days special like Sparky. Every day is a chance to run around, have fun, and enjoy an adventure. And hang out in a garden. Of course, Sparky's eyes have an extra glow. He's killing the gardening game, isn't he, Niffy? Sparky and Trent, two peas in a pod. Great picture, and thank you, Trent, for being here, for being our friend. You make me feel good when you write letters that are kind and express an inner growth that you're willing to be transparent about. Do you think who thinks that doesn't make Pops feel awfully good? That's some emotional support for Pops. Give me 5 people that go, yeah, that would be pretty supportive. I'd feel pretty supported too, Pops. If I got letters like that, I'd feel like I should keep growing mushrooms. Yeah, I don't think I should stop right now, Pops. Very supportive. So that's what it's all about, right? That's what we do. I'm going to read one quick little article and then we're going to open things up for question and answer. Actually, let's do the question and answer now. I'll read this article tomorrow. Trent, thank you again. The article that I want to read to you guys is going to be it's super fascinating. The delivery systems of our psilocybin, of our psychedelics, delivery systems. I'm always trying to, in my own mind, come up with new delivery systems instead of just having to crunch and eat a dry mushroom. It's never been my favorite thing to do, eat a mushroom. I love the effect of mushrooms, but I've never been a fungus eater. So I've always, in the last 2 to 3 years, been experimenting ourselves here in different ways. We've even made tablets, hard tablets of psilocybin. There's another exciting new delivery system on the way, and that's why we did the extract. The extract turned out to be fantastic. But there's a new delivery system on the way from an incredible company out there, and I want to read you an article about that. Okay, and we'll look at that tomorrow. In the meantime, let's see. My screen went a little dark. Did your guys' screen go a little dark just now? Did your guys' screen? My screen went just a touch darker for some reason. The foil fell off the antenna. Are you guys there? Still there? I don't know how many people are still here, but I'm back. Can you guys see me now, or do I have to restart? We're back. We're back. Okay. So guess what happened? Um, Battery ran out. I didn't charge my phone. Battery. Battery, bad battery, bad boy, bad battery. I did it. It was my fault. Can't get rid of us. Us. That's cute. Okay. Badgie, did the tinfoil fall off? Yes. The tinfoil fell off my charger. So I had to take a step up. I had to go take a step to the side and go to the reflection pool. Okay, so that kind of messed up our timing a little bit. We're going to do the article today, and we'll do a Q&A tomorrow, but it'll last longer. Okay, user error 100%, Herbie. I had to go get the phone charger plug, and it's now plugged in. So it's charging as we speak. So I apologize to you guys. That was an untimely, self-inflicted wound. Okay? We're going to read the article this morning. And then we'll do Q&A tomorrow. It'll give us about a good half hour. I can read this article in about 7 or 8 minutes, and then we can move into the book for the end of the show. Okay? So we'll do the question and answer tomorrow. I apologize to you for my lack of timing coordinationals. Concept matrix solutions. Concept Matrix Solutions Incorporated. It's a company in Thousand Oaks, California. I used to do a lot of work, remodeling work in Thousand Oaks, California. It's a very beautiful, nice little suburb north of Los Angeles. It's a nice little area. This company called Concept Matrix Solutions Incorporated. It's a privately held, vertically integrated biotechnical company dedicated to developing and manufacturing innovative delivery forms in pharmaceutical and nutraceutical spaces. It announced today, August 13th, that it has received a patent approval from the U.S. Patent Office. Patent number, and it gives a patent number. For use of, wait for it, where's the drum roll? One more. For use of oral soft gel capsules containing psychedelic compounds. Soft gel capsules, nasal spray, that's innovative. Oral capsules, soft gel. This patent makes a significant milestone in the company's efforts to develop more effective treatments for mental health disorders and chronic pain conditions. This newly patented, is this interesting to you guys? I find it fascinating. There's company out there dedicated to how can we come up with new and innovative delivery systems for psychedelic compounds. Unfortunately, it's privately owned, or that's one I would look at a stock in. That is a company I would look at a stock in. Wait till you should read a little blurb about the owners of the company. They don't seem like they're in it like the big pharma guys. They seem like they're in it to try to make it easier to put in my stomach and not make me throw up. The newly patented soft gel technology offers several advantages over traditional delivery methods, which allows to improve the rate and the extent of absorption. They already figured it out biologically. Our rate of absorption and how much we absorb, rate and volume, is greater when we use a soft gel than if we're using a hard pill. We're not talking about the fruit right here, but we're talking about delivery systems. I can't take a fruit through the airport, but I could take a little bottle of pills. Improved rate and extent of absorption, and the reduced variability per dosage, potentially leading to more consistent and effective dosing. Because of how they're going to make their soft gels, it's going to be a consistent dose. They know exactly how much consistent dose is going into each one of those little soft gels, instead of what some of us have to do. We play Vegas. This one, I might be a little stronger than this one. It could be a little stronger. It might be weaker. We don't. It's one of the big problems. It's one of the big problems in psychedelic dosing at the home level, is we really don't have a consistent dosing. And anything that's heading in that direction gets me excited. That to me is an absolute clue to where we have to go if we're going to be using psychedelics in therapy sessions. We can't just say, oh, eat this and we'll figure it out. It has to be a significant, it has to be a measurable dose that can be repeated. So this is exciting. Not only are they going to make it easier to take, greater rate of absorption, faster absorption, and measurable doses. There's a further benefit. We don't talk about this much because we don't really experience it, at least I don't, because my product moves off the shelf so fast. People ask, what's the shelf life? There's shelf life to psilocybin. If we left our mushroom out in the sun, 6 months from now, it's not going to be nearly as strong as it was the day it was first dried. It degrades. It'll especially degrade in sunlight and a little more heat, but it'll degrade. It's one of the reasons anything that I store vacuum packed, and it's either put away in a refrigerator or in a dark, cool closet, because psilocybin over time degrades. How much does it degrade, Pops? I don't know. These guys do. I don't know how much it degrades because A, I don't have the ability to measure it, and B, it doesn't stick around long enough for me to know. But knowing that it degrades, how can I make a pill today that I know is going to be good 2 years from now? These guys are working on that. See what I'm saying? Yes, Pacers, I keep mine stored in the freezer when I have it. Furthermore, listen to this. Encapsulation process helps protect the psychedelic compound from degradation, potentially extending the shelf life and maintaining efficacy. Soft gel capsules are easy to swallow and can be taken discreetly, improving patients' compliance and comfort. Rob Davidson, Chief Technology Officer at CMS, commented on the patient issuance. The new delivery method represents a significant advancement in psychedelic medicine By improving bioavailability and ease of use, we believe our soft gel capsules will help more patients benefit from the therapeutic potential of psychedelics. The development of novel dose forms for psychedelic compounds comes at a critical time as mental health disorders and chronic pains continue to affect millions of people worldwide. Recent studies have shown promising results for the use of psychedelics in treating anxiety, post-traumatic stress, obsessive compulsive disorders, and various forms of chronic pain. Tony LaRussa, the CEO at CMS, said, "There is an urgent need for more effective treatments for these challenging conditions. Traditional pharmaceuticals often fall short in providing long-lasting relief, and many patients struggle with side effects or they develop tolerances. Our research suggests that psychedelic compounds, when properly administered, offer a new paradigm in mental health and pain management." Keep it up. Keep it up. Concept Matrix Solutions in Thousand Oaks, California gets a today's standing ovation from me. You know what else is exciting about that? Is that look what's going on. Look what's going on. The scientific community is all over it. They're all over it. They know that there's a lot of people, mental health issues, struggling. Help is on its way. Help is on its way, and not in the form of SSRIs. Can't stop it now, Niff. This is a snowball running down the hill, is it not? Help is on the way. Let's read our book, Domesticated. We're all domesticated, little domesticators. Yesterday we were talking about being domesticated, bunch of cows. My mom and dad turned me into a domesticated religious cow. With all these expectations of me that I didn't even know that I didn't want. Okay. I sure wanted to be called a good boy, though. I wanted to be accepted. I wanted attention, which isn't unnormal. Come on, man, that's normal. Of course I want attention. Why do you think a baby cries in the crib? It's born wanting attention. Our domestication, when we were domesticated by our upbringing, right? But our domestication gets so strong that we carry it with us. We're out of the domestication room. We're out of the domesticated house. I don't live with my parents anymore. I don't live with my siblings anymore. I moved out when my dad was crazy. My dad said, "You're moving out when you're 18. College wasn't even an option for us. He knew he couldn't afford it. There's 6 of us. We were pretty close to poor, but we always ate and always had food and clothes. But he told us early on, you want to go to college? You're going to have to do that on your own. Scholarships, side jobs, something. And oh, by the way, 18 years old, you have to move out." So I'm 16, my brothers, whatever, as we're growing up, we're like 16 and 17 years old. We're already making I have to move out of the house plans. I'm not going to be able to live here because my dad said it's pretty much like a week after your 18th birthday. See you later. Really? They let you come back if you paid rent and you still followed all the house rules. You could rent your room after you were 18. So that means you probably had to have a job. So I'm like 16 years old and I'm like, how am I going to do this? Well, I better get a scholarship. I better get a scholarship somehow. So that's what we planned. And then between that and a little side job, and I did that for a couple years. I'm like, man, why don't I just join the service and I'll get a GI Bill? I'll go off of the GI Bill later on. I'll go back and finish school, which is what we did. But why I'm telling you all of this is because that's how we were raised. I was raised, and at the 18, really, I couldn't look back and blame my dad anymore. I'm on my own. I had an apartment in South Pasadena, worked full-time, going to school part-time, riding my motorcycle around because I couldn't afford a lot of gas, but I could put a little bit of gas in a motorcycle gas tank. And finally, I was like, you know what? I better join the service. I'd be a lot better off. My dad didn't make any mistakes. My dad didn't make any mistakes. I wouldn't kick my kid out when he was 18. My kid still lives with me. But that was how he was going to do it. And he gave me plenty of warning. And it wasn't just me. It was every single one of us. 18 years old, see you later. It didn't mean he didn't love us. It was just his plan. And I look back on it now and I'm like, when I was 18, I no longer had any woe is me's unless I made them up. My dad wasn't giving me a black eye for getting a C on a report card anymore. Sisters too, Laura, yeah. They all ended up moving in together. One got married. It's like, oh, I better get married, 18. I'm telling you that the reason I'm trying to remember why I'm saying this. The reason I'm talking about this early childhood stuff is that's what it was. It was my early childhood. After 18, those programs, many of them stuck with me. And it was like they were still inside me. I wasn't even living there anymore, but I still have all the programs in me. I get it, Niffy. We become a copy of our parents' beliefs. We become a copy of our religion's beliefs. We become a copy of our social beliefs. The people I hung around with, their beliefs. I became a copy of that. I'm no longer even in the house, and I'm still a copy of it. And I got out early. The domestication, page 8, bottom of the page. The domestication is so strong that at certain points in our life, we don't need anyone to domesticate us anymore. We're well domesticated. Mom and Dad did their job just fine. By the time I was 18, I didn't need any more domestication from Pops. He got me all the domestication I needed. So for the next 12 years, I was just going to be a drug addict and a dealer. A lot of attention. A lot of people liked, quote unquote, me. I sure was welcome at parties. As I ruined and destroyed other people's lives. But I had my attention. I was the big shot there. I had the bag. Here he comes. Here comes the bad guy. I was well domesticated. We don't even need our mom and dad anymore, the school or the church to domesticate us. We're so well trained, we become our own domesticator. I was my own domesticator for the next 12 years. Miami Vice was like a big deal in the early 80s. That looked super cool. I want to be him. Let me be Don Johnson. Started dressing like the guy. Well, I'm West Coast Don Johnson. Started doing the same stuff. Don Johnson got a lot of attention. The show got a lot of attention. Well, I'm not good enough to be the good guy on the show, but I can be one of the bad guys. Self-domesticated. Started choosing my own bad programs. I had every toy you could imagine. I lived on a man-made lake, Lake Forest in Southern California. Little sailboat out back. You weren't allowed motorboats on. It could either be an electric or a sail. I had everything you could imagine. And an 8-year-old son looking at me going, Pops, what do you do for a living? Well, humans, me, were auto-domesticated animals. We're auto-domesticated. We do it to ourselves. We can now domesticate ourselves according to the same belief systems we were given, or are we going to go choose a new set? You're auto-domesticated now. Funny thing is we choose a new set, we usually bring the same punishment and reward system with us. I'm punished if I'm bad, and I'm rewarded if I'm good. All linear thinking. Good, reward. Bad, punishment. Good, attention. Bad, lack of attention. We punish ourselves when we don't follow our own rules. What? Yeah, I have this set of rules. It's about 812 of them. And when I don't follow them, boy, am I going to be in... I'm putting myself in the reflection pool. So we create a bunch of our own new agreements, and we punish ourselves when we're not good. We overeat, we undersleep, we get anxious, we depress, we isolate, we addict, we destroy, we point, we blame, we gossip. We punish ourselves. We don't even need our parents to punish us anymore. Bad boy, you're an idiot. Boy, are you a dumbass. We punish ourselves. Isolation is absolutely one of the worst, Carlotta, because it puts us in our own brain, and we're not out practicing kindness and goodness. You have to have somebody around to practice kindness at. We punish ourselves when we don't follow the rules according to our whatever belief system we have. We reward ourselves when we're good girls or good boys. The belief system is like a book of the law that rules our mind. Without question, whatever is in that book of law is your truth. We base all of our judgments on that book of the law. Even if these judgments go against our inner nature. We're not even in touch with our inner nature, so we don't know. We're running on domestication. Even moral laws like the Ten Commandments are programmed into our mind in the process of domestication. One by one, all these agreements go into the book of the law, and these agreements rule our lives. There is something in our mind that judges everybody and everything, including the weather, the dog, the cat. We judge everything. The inner judge uses what is in his book of the law to judge everything, what to do and don't do, what to think and don't think, what to feel and not to feel. This is my inner book of the law, the one that I had, part of it was written on me early on, domesticated. Later on, I continued to domesticate myself with more laws, more do's and don'ts, more expectations, more things that I agreed even though I didn't know that it wasn't healthy to agree to. Ambition, clawing for money, taking money from people. Everything lives under the tyranny of this judge. Every time we do something that goes against our book of the law, the judge calls us guilty, our inner judge. You're guilty. Do you know how much of the world's walking around internally guilty all the time, feeling it? It's really hard to be decent and kind when you walk around feeling like you're a convict. When you think everybody sees your prison clothes. You were domesticated to believe that. Wait till we change those agreements. I don't wear those clothes. I'm not a convict. And I'm certainly not guilty. I had a little domestication. Once I realize it, I'm set free completely. Now I have a chance to do something that I won't feel guilty about at all. Now I have chances to do things that'll set me so free and fill me so up. There's no guilt involved. There's not even a judge anymore. The judge is gone. Wait till we work our way through these 4 agreements. We kill the judge. Give me 5 people that say kill the judge. I really want my judge gone. We can do this. Give me 5 people. I want my judge gone. It's not healthy. The judge is like a really weird compilation of a whole bunch of weird, domesticated, convoluted, social, religious, moral issues. We really want the judge gone. Every time we do something, the judge says we're guilty. The judge says we need to be punished. The judge says we need to feel ashamed. This happens many times a day after day, for many, many years of our life. We've been beaten down by our own judge. And the judge came from domestication that wasn't even you. You didn't even name yourself. There is another part of us that receives these judgments. And that part's called the victim. The victim carries the blame. The victim carries the guilt, carries the shame. So we have two parts. So I have a judge. Oh, and I get to be the victim too. It'd be different if I'm just the judge, drop the gavel, walk away. No, 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 no. Who am I judging? Myself. Do I ever find myself innocent from that creepy judge? Never. Never. That judge isn't sitting in there to make me feel okay. The judge came with the book of laws. He came with the express purpose of making me follow the laws. So we have this victim. The victim carries the blame. It's the part of us that says, poor me, I'm not good enough. It's the part that needs more attention. It's the part of us that changes and becomes something that we're not so we could be accepted by people around us. Oh my God, Chameleon City. I could fit in with the Mexican on the working street, or I could fit in with the guy on the boardwalk with the three-piece suit. I'm a chameleon, baby. And I fit right in with all of you. And inside, my judge is saying, guilty, phony baloney, hypocrite. We say, I'm not intelligent enough. I'm not attractive enough. I'm not worthy of love. Poor me. The big judge says, I agree. You're right. You're a loser. Great. I'm carrying the judge and the victim around, and the judge can't wait till the victim cries, and the judge says, you're getting more time. Extend the sentence. This is all based on a belief system that we didn't choose to believe. This is all based off of a belief system. What I'm telling you, we're all relating to, this sounds right. This is based off of a belief system that we were given. We were domesticated. We didn't even get to choose it. And we're all sitting around going, wow, this is pretty true. We didn't even choose to believe it. It was domesticated into us. That's right, Wazzy. These beliefs are so strong that even years later, when we're exposed to new concepts, that's what we're doing here. New concepts, new agreements. These beliefs are so strong that even years later, when we are exposed to new concepts and try to make our own decisions, we find that those beliefs still control our life. Whatever goes against the book of the law will at first make you feel really a funny sensation. Probably starts in your solar plexus. It's called fear. Breaking the rules in the book of the law opens your emotional wounds. And your reaction is to create emotional poison. Because don't forget, everything that was written in the book of the law is supposed to be true. I mean, after all, you were taught that. Anything that challenges what you believe right now is going to feel unsafe. Even if the book of the law is wrong, even if your thinking is wrong, it still feels safe. Or you wouldn't continue to think it. We'll pick this up tomorrow. A little bit more. Give me 5 people. Give me 5 people that are going to hear more about the judge, the victim, domestication, and how we're going to change that. This is just the bedrock, the background. The good news is the change is coming. Just like it's coming in the Michael world, it's coming in our spiritual lives. The change is coming. I promise that. I promise, because I can only do this from empirical evidence. I used to be a hypocrite and tell you something worked, but I wasn't sure. It was just faith. Somebody in the Bible told me. Now I can tell you, if I tell you something works, it's because I did it. I won't tell you something works. I won't tell you this is how to grow a mushroom if I didn't grow it that way. I won't tell you you can have a different life with 4 agreements than you could have, than I had for the last 60. So let's hang in here. Let's keep practicing together. Thank you for giving me the chance to be here this morning. We don't need to be feeling safe, Billy D. What we need to do, and that's a good call, feeling safe is kind of a phony baloney. Because really, what is safe? What is safe? And Pops has never had a problem looking for what's an adventure. Where can I go and learn and grow more? Thank you for being here, you guys. We'll see you here tomorrow, same time, same mush program. We'll do some giveaways tomorrow. Ran out of time today. Question and answers tomorrow, Q&A. I won't spend a whole bunch of time doing all my blabby, but I want to get some questions answered. And I want to continue to read this book together, because it's reminding me, I haven't read this first chapter about the dream of the world in quite some time. And I'm glad to remind myself that I was domesticated and that it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm not a victim. The judge can't blame me. It's not my fault. Where I become responsible, where I become accountable, is the day I can say that. The day I can look around and go, I was domesticated. But I can auto-domesticate. I can change my domestication. And I do. And we do. Get out of here. Go see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. I'll see you guys here same time tomorrow. Cleany and Drew. Nice to see you, Drew. And Nerdy and Satter and Marcus. Thank you, Doc. Wazzy and Homeboy and Penny Pack and Carlotta. I'm glad to see you here this morning. Badgie and Jimmy Max and Nipper. Carlotta, start showing up every morning. I need you here. Nippy, DV Boy, R&R. Deborah, you are my pearl. Derek Anderson, you can make the change. Derek, you have. Look where you were last year and look where you are now. You're like one of my favorite projects. Saga, Clean Grow, Niffy, I love you. Pilar, Herbs, that's my guy. Waz, loving him. Jolie, she's so pretty. Trent, thank you for your beautiful letter. You sure are handsome. And I'm glad you're here. Homeboy, Leroy the coach, Satter and Carlotta, hair care. EMT, it's been a while. Laura, you have a divine day, you divine girl. Homie, and D. Anderson, thank you. Niffy and Jesus Christ and Katie and Pidge Page and Summer the Pretty Wheat and R and Michael Sean T. It's an adventure. There are no wrong or right turns, right, Mike? Michael, Pacers, Melissa, Billy T. Cat, Meowzilla, Penny Pack, Pacers, Summer Wheat, Carlotta, that's a good girl. Melissa G. Jesus Christ, Niffy. R&R Shrooms, good morning, R&R. Pilar, Melissa G. You guys, go practice. Go practice. You're going to practice 4 things. You're going to practice being impeccable. You're going to practice not taking things personal. You're going to practice not making assumptions. And you're going to do your best. Just today. Tomorrow, we don't even worry about it. That's tomorrow. See you guys.